Welcome to all. Today we will discuss about the lecture series of Introduction to Aerospace Engineering in the topic of aircraft materials. First, we know about what is the material and what are the main properties will be adapted in the materials for we choosing the main assembly or main part of the functional part of the other components. The mechanical properties of which indicates the elasticity, plasticity, ductility, brittleness, hardness, toughness, stiffness, resilience, endurance, strength and creep. So from this point we know that what is that main objective of the lecture series. It is the importance of the material and their basic mechanical properties like strength, stiffness, ductility, hardness, etc. And the elasticity means it is the when we applying some forces into the particular object, when we released that, finally it will be attained that original position, that is called as a elasticity. In plasticity means it is the which of which a permanent deformation takes place whenever it's subjected to action of external deforming forces or load. And ductility means it permits the object will permanently drawn, bent or twisted into various shape without breaking, and this properties is essential for metals used in making wire and tube. Yes, this is a main important vital role will be occupied in the material properties is a brittleness which allows the little bending or deformation and without shattering. The maximum materials will be used is cast iron, cast aluminium and very hard steel are example of metals. And hardness of a material property it is in case of a steel and certain alloy aluminium by heat treatment. The structural part are often formed from metals in their soft state and are then heat treated to harden them so that finished shape will be retained. And toughness is the property of the material of which it can absorb a maximum energy before fracture takes place, and its capacity of a material to withstand shock loads. Stiffness, which include the material property, it resists the deformation against the when we applying a force, and it's a measure of a stiffness of a metal. And it is the resilience is the type of a property of a material by virtue of which it stores energy and resists shocks and impacts. The resilience of the material is measured by the amount of energy that can be stored per unit volume after it is stressed up to the elastic limit. It is the failure model of a material under repeated loads is called as a fatigue failure, and it's a endurance. It is the property of a material by virtue of which it can withstand varying stresses or repeated applications of stress. It is important property in the design and production of a parts in the reciprocating machine or component subjected to vibrations. And strength of a material by virtue of which it resists or withstand the application of an external force or load without rupture, and it's depend upon the value of stress. The strength of metal may be elastic or plastic, and the elastic strength it is the value of strength which correspond to the transition from elastic range to plastic range, and the elastic limit is used to define the elastic strength of a material. And plastic strength it is the value of stress or strength corresponding to plastic range and rupture. It is also called ultimate strength. It is the factor of the ultimate stress to the working stress. And tensile strength, and it is the ratio of maximum tensile load and original cross section area. It's also called as a ultimate tensile strength. And the compressive strength it's also defined from the maximum compressive load to the original cross sectional area. And shear strength it is defined as the ratio of maximum tangential load to the original cross cross-sectional area, and bending strength is the maximum bending load to the original cross-sectional area, and torsional stress is defined as the ratio of maximum twisting load to the original cross-sectional area, and creep, it is defined as the tendency of the material to slowly deform permanently under the influence of stresses. And this is the three type of stages of creep: is primary creep, secondary creep, and tertiary creep. Thank you.